Hello, boys. I'm using my microphone today because I noticed last couple of videos it was a little hard to hear my voiceover. And I'm in the wind too right now, so hopefully it won't be too loud. But we have 270 on this wide grip lap pull down. A little bit better than last week. Last week I was doing 260, and yeah, I think I did 270 for 11 or 12 reps this set. Today was interesting day at the gym. You guys ever have that, like, where it's just freaking, it just feels weird? Not weird, but just different. I gotta get out of the wind. It's so loud. I'm sorry, guys. 1 second. Okay. I wasn't paying attention. I think this is my second set. And I cut the weight at 270 the whole time. For anyone that says freaking lower the weight, drop the ego, frick you. You know what you're talking about. You don't know nothing about nothing, okay? That's my argument. Because it's like, it's not worth arguing with those people. Because even if you prove them wrong, they're going to be like, okay, well, yeah. Okay. They won't even acknowledge that they're wrong. And they'll be like, okay, well, you do this wrong too. It's like, okay, well, if you're just going to freaking deconstruct everything to the point where it's like there's no point in even freaking doing anything. Because that's where that mindset leads. Just freaking death and destruction. It sounds dramatic, but it's like these people, these freaking, you know, it's nihilistic, it's not good, and it's bad, and freaking toxic, poison, bad. Stay away. For a freaking full stack in this Nautilus pullover. I don't really see a point, guys, in going too hard with this, like to absolute failure. Could I do more than 10 reps? Absolutely. Am I leaving reps in the tank or some gas in the tank? Absolutely. You'll see why in a minute, because I'm going to freaking deadlift. So I think this is good because it's, you know, it's going to prime up the back, get it nice and loosey-goosey, loose as a Christmas goose, nice and greasy, and ready to freaking pull some heavy weight. Second set. This is great too. This is why I love Hercules. Hercules is such a good gym because they have like other pullover machines like right next to this. They have like a whole freaking section dedicated to pullover machines. They have whole sections dedicated to leg presses, to freaking rowing machines, to chest press machines, to shoulder press machines, to bicep curl machines, to freaking tricep machine, anything. You name forearm machines. There's even a neck machine. Who would have thought? You can literally sit in this. Looks like a torture device of a mechanism. You freaking, you know, crunch yourself up in that sucker, and you just put your head on the little, like, kind of, I guess, like holster brace thing, and just push down on it. I almost freaking died the last time I used it, though. I used it the wrong way, and kind of like, I pushed down and it like came back really fast. Okay, here we go. This kind of felt heavier. I thought I'd be able to pull it for more. Guys, I weigh like 242 right now. I weigh nothing right now. For 6'7", that's like nothing. Like, I was pulling 585 for 3 reps when I weighed around 270. Had a fight with a little bit. A little discouraging. I made up for it, though, with this next. I was about to try to hit again. I was like, frick that. Let me leave some energy. You guys, a little, yes, right here. I put on a 10 on each side, make it 605 pounds. Freaking lost my straps, so I had to use straps for Hercules. Yep, I had a really fight with this one. I got excited. I had to freaking celebrate because I got excited after this. Kyle wasn't there to lose his mind along with me. We love to lose our minds when we hit these videos. Yes! I yelled a bad word. I'm not gonna lie. It wasn't frick. Woo! Come on. Why are you swearing, Nick? I know. Swearing is cringe. I don't care what anyone says. Swearing is cringe. A light little 500. Light little 500. Just pulling for 4 reps. And I am led to believe that my deadlift has been kind of stagnant around being, with 6 plates being around my top set at least. You know, I went a little heavier than that, as you guys can see. Last set. But I think that my strength went down a little bit because I've been seeing like my 6 to 8 rep maxes. I've been doing 500 pounds for like anywhere from 6 to 8 reps recently. So I've lost that like the like 1 rep max type of strength where you freaking your body using that good old creatine phosphate, baby. I haven't been using that recently because I've been going heavier reps. So something to think about, honestly. Something that I might change. I think for deadlifts, I'm gonna, do my I'm gonna go back to 1 rep maxing. For my first 1 or 2 sets, and then the last 2 sets, because I do a total of 4 sets. My last 2 sets, I'm thinking I'll just freaking put on 5 plates. Hit it for 4, maybe 5 or so. See how we feel. Yeah, we got 120-pound lat pull, single arm lat pull downs. I was doing 140-pound, but I did that like a month ago, and I tweaked my lat, so it wasn't bad. It was only like 2 or 3 days of just a kind of tight feeling, like a little bit tightness, uncomfortable feeling in my lat. The wind's picking up. I gotta get back in my vehicle, my motor vehicle. Yeah, so this MPP has really been starting to kick in. I took a picture, actually. I'm probably gonna put it as my freaking thumbnail. I was like, this is like mind blowing. Just seeing how much it's really taken off, and it's a fact that I'm like keeping that dry look, staying dry, looking dry while putting on the strength. That's the key, because oftentimes you get all that water retention. You might get a more bloated look. But yeah, dude, if you can put on size and strength, but keep that shredded look, that's something, that's definitely something to aim for. Freaking feels good, feels cool. I think this is my last set, I want to say. I really hope the wind isn't that terrible, guys. I'm sorry if it is. I'm just looking at my form. I think it's pretty good. Yeah, I don't think it's bad. Yeah, okay, sweet. Okay, here we're just shrugging it. Actually, funny thing, I had this guy who I talked to for like 5 minutes come up after me and like try to hype me up through this. Actually, you'll see in a second. He got me to do like 50 reps of this shit. It has me doing freaking 15. Yeah, right here. I had to shut the sound off, unfortunately. I wish I had it on. He walked up, he's like, "You're resting too long, bro. Come on, get up. Let's go. I'm like, okay, bet. I'll never be one to be like, nah, bro, you're tweaking, bro. Like, no. I could see he had good energy behind it, good intention. Try to freaking push me. So I got to freaking lean into that. If you ever get defensive over that or get triggered over that, it's usually a miscommunication thing, because you'll think that someone's trying to, like, I don't know how to say it, trying to smother you, trying to mog you. Yeah, trying to mog you, I guess. But that's oftentimes not the reality. Oh, shoot, I don't know if okay, I thought I recorded like a minute, forgot that I was recording, we just talked for a minute. I told him I was an MPP, and he was like, we were talking, and he was like, yeah, you get that like fuzzy, disassociated feeling between the eyes and ears, and I'm like, yup, and he's like, yup. It's so true, bro. That's why I can't wait. I love being on it, but I can't wait to get off and just go back to my normal self feeling. But as long as it's about okay, I'm about to freaking, bye-bye. Hi, hello, hi. I want to say day 4 of being on 280 milligrams a week of MPP. Getting used to it more and more. The biggest part is definitely the mental. Also just want to say that I've been on an MPP for like going on 3 weeks. I was at half the dose, so I was on 140 milligrams a week. But that mental part is just now starting to catch up to me. So I'm interested to see what the 280 feels like, because I already am having very autistic-like symptoms. I had someone say it to me at the gym today. Someone that I don't really know that well. It's not like it was a bro to like bro to bro telling me, like, bro, you're autistic acting. But I met this really chill Asian dude, and he's freaking jacked and stacked. And we were just, shooting shit, just talking. And I'm having a very hard time, like, on this MPP shit, bro. It's like, it's very hard to focus on what people are saying and then not talk over them. Like, I found like we were just interrupting each other for like 3 minutes straight. It was kind of funny. And then he eventually goes, dude, you are very autistic. And I just started laughing. I'm like, is it that bad? And he's like, no, I shouldn't have said that. I'm like, it's okay. I know what you mean, bro. It's definitely a different feeling I'm going through right now. I saw my coach at the gym today, and he was like, yeah, let's get you off of it. And I agreed. But now I'm sorry, I was eating rice and had a freaking piece of rice in my throat. And now that I'm thinking about it, I kind of want to stay on it. I want to stay on it just so I can finish the bottle. I have about a little less. I have a bottle and then a little less than like half of another bottle. So about a bottle and a quarter of another bottle. I want to finish it just because I'm already noticing the filled out, dried look. And that's the thing, the dried look that I'm achieving, but I'm still maintaining like that shreddedness too. So it's like, okay, we're getting kind of freaky. We're starting to reach the stage where it's like getting freaky. So I want to see how freaky we can get before something bad happens. No, it's not. Okay, well, obviously you want to stop anything, but you don't want to, frick! I don't even remember what we were talking about, guys. Yeah, but I just, just freaking, yeah. I'm taking care of my health, so Lord willing, nothing will happen. Honestly, I am finding that I'm doing less bullshit. Like, I'm spending less time playing video games, look at that, wow, oh! Like, I'm spending less time playing video games, spending less time on YouTube. I'm not wearing I have this terrible habit that I'm starting to stop. I've been wearing my freaking Beats, my dirty ass, grimy Beats headphones everywhere. Like, when I'm at home, just like throughout the whole day. And within the last couple of days, I've changed up that terrible habit, and I've stopped. It's not good to always have freaking stimulation, because then you take away the stimulation, you feel fucking, I'm sorry, I'm trying not to swear, you feel freaking schizophrenic. Like, it's like, where do I put I don't know what to focus on right now, I'm freaking, that's why everyone feels like they have ADHD nowadays. It's like, no, you don't, bro. Your attention span just sucks, because all you do is freaking watch YouTube, listen to music, listen to stuff that you don't need to watch and listen to. It's gonna give you're gonna freaking benefit nothing from it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I was realizing that problem with myself. So I think it's just a matter of, what do I do with all this time? What do I put my attention on? Because as a grown dude, okay, that is what you have to offer, is your attention. What are you going to put your attention on? Are you going to put your attention on some girl who wants to have fun and hook up with you, and you want to get a girlfriend and get a sweetie pie? I mean, yeah, you can do that, bro, but just know that it's not going to be helping you in the long run. Like, come on. And it's like, between that, like, stay away from that. Stay away from just freaking doom scroll. Just any time waster where you're not like investing down the road for a better future. Like, for example, something good. Doing cardio, learning something, reading the Bible, praying, meditating, going out in nature without stimulation around you. Staying sober, reading books. Already said that. But the point is just freaking, be wise with your time. Acquire wisdom. Wisdom is very important. I mean, God gave, I forget who was it in the Bible, Solomon? I think it was Solomon. God gave Solomon. He was like, what would you want? If I give you anything, what would you pick? What would you want? What would you choose? He said, wisdom, bruh. And that's so true. And then there's another saying, you can freaking give a man a bunch of fish or teach a man to fish. He's eventually going to eat all the fish if you give it to him. So freaking teach him how to fish. He can catch some for himself, catch some fish for himself. But with that being said, it's all about what you invest in. And another example, I'm just freaking rattling off more examples, I guess. So you're at work and you're working with a foreman, okay? Doing some type of construction work or whatever. And you have two options, okay? Either you can watch him do the job and you can have an easy day. I mean, you'll probably risk getting fired or getting yelled at or getting in trouble, whatever. Or you can work alongside with him and freaking do some backbreaking work with him, you know, go experience it with him. And when you do that, it's like, okay, you don't, like, if he does it by himself, he gets the job done and you don't have to break a sweat. But if you do it with him, you can learn how to do that job, and that could benefit you maybe outside of, say you stop working there, and that skill that you learned with your foreman can apply to the real world. So it's like, bro, you just got paid to learn something, and then you took the knowledge that you were paid to learn and you brought it somewhere else. So yeah, freaking, you know, acquire knowledge, I guess. You know, freaking, you know, it matters what you put your attention on. Are you chasing a dopamine high? Are you chasing euphoria? Are you chasing, you know, these feelings? Or do you want the truth, you know, all that's good? And there's definitely, there's a higher vibration. You get closer to the Lord when you strive for the truth and strive for all that's good. It's hard to hear from God if you're constantly just playing video games all day, constantly listening to music all day, with headphones on all day, talking to girls all day, watching porn all day or whatever. And then you're like, well, why do I hear from God? God turned his back. It's like, bro, are you serious? Like, you have to be able to take accountability for, it's like, if you're living like a dumbass, why would God, the creator of the universe, feel the need to reward you with his presence? And, well, that's the thing. He does, though. He does. And it kind of shows how, it goes to show how great God is. Not even someone, just this entity that creates the universe will talk to someone who can't even freaking go a day without smoking weed or go a day without doing something they shouldn't be doing. Yeah, guys, it's so freaking, you know, something to think about. I guess wise words, I guess. I don't know. This speech wasn't really lifting related, just kind of talking about how I'm feeling right now, this MPP stuff. I'm getting used to it. Hopefully won't be on it for anything longer than like 3 weeks. But my goal is just to freaking bang out all the gains I can get from this, you know, get as freaking strong as possible. Sorry, 3 minutes cut me off. I guess, yeah, that's, you know, I just figured I'd update you guys on how the MPP is going, and, you know, yeah, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys next video. I love you, and Jesus loves you. Peace out.